World of Tanks is an online multiplayer game where players battle it out using historically inspired tanks across huge maps. Now, Wargaming has launched an exciting crossover event with the iconic TV series Peaky Blinders, bringing a fresh twist to the battlefield. This limited-time Battle Pass special introduces characters from the show into the game. You'll be able to recruit legendary figures like Tommy Shelby, Arthur, and John as tank crew members, each with their own voice lines and personality. A special bundle also unlocks Ada Shelby and Michael Gray. All rewards, cosmetics, and UI elements in this event are styled after the gritty and stylish world of Peaky Blinders. The ultimate prize is the Char Murai, a Tier 9 premium French medium tank that combines powerful mobility and firepower, perfect for dominating the battlefield.
When trouble comes to the garrison, the Shelbys use everything they learned in France. And they weren't trained to doubt. They weren't trained to show mercy.
They won't stop Tommy Shelby.
I thought it was a family meeting. All of us together, I thought.
Hide in bloody Birmingham!
For generations,
Tarkir Dragonstorm is the latest set in the legendary card game Magic: The Gathering, and it's set to thrill fans of fantasy and dragons. The story takes place in the war-torn plain of Tarkir, where massive dragon storms have thrown the land into chaos, and the skies are filled with wild dragons. Now, 5 powerful clans fight for control, each backed by their new spirit dragons. This set introduces a wave of new dragon-themed cards, fresh mechanics, and exciting strategic opportunities. Longtime fans of Tarkir will love returning to its epic battles, while new players can dive into a world full of power, choice, and intense competition. And the tagline says it all: join your clan. Break the storm.
skies darken with a new threat to Tarkir. It will take the combined might of the 5 clans to face what's coming. Sultai, Mardu, Abzan, Timur, Jeskai. Let those who summon the storm be the ones to break it.
Look at us.
Xenoblade Chronicles X. Definitive Edition is a remastered version of the popular sci-fi, open-world RPG from the Wii U, now enhanced with better graphics, new story elements, and overall improvements for the Nintendo Switch. In the game, players join Blade, an organization tasked with exploring the alien planet Mira to help save humanity from the brink of extinction. One of the most exciting features of the game is the use of Skells, massive armored mechs that you can pilot. These mechs not only let you engage in huge battles, but also give you the freedom to explore the massive open world with ease. In the Definitive Edition, the game's graphics have been greatly improved, and in addition, the story has been expanded to provide a more complete experience compared to the original version.
The ones who don't belong here!
Do whatever it takes!
All units open fire!
If we lose this one battle, we lose everything.
Now, humans, you die!
Disengaging stasis in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Metal Eden is a first-person sci-fi action shooter set in a future world filled with deception, political conflicts, and complexity. The game offers a narrative full of conflicting reports, secrets, and mysteries that players must uncover. You'll enter the chaotic, high-tech world of Metal Eden, where engineers have transmitted some of the world's backstory through the internet. In the game, players enter a world full of lies and deception, where they must navigate conflicting and false reports to uncover the truth. There are many struggles and secrets to discover throughout the story, which players will gradually uncover. Developed by Raken Games, the game features incredible graphics, a deep story, and an exciting combat system, making it stand out from other first-person shooters.
Define humanity. Nexus created an immortal android. Asgard.
forced into an endless cycle of death and rebirth.
You're lying to everyone. I will save humanity. It's time to end these lies. In the name of truth and courage.
War Robots Frontiers is a free-to-play third-person action mech shooter, where players control powerful war robots in fast-paced combat. The Cyclops is an assault-class war robot introduced in the game, equipped with a deadly death ray, allowing players to unleash devastating attacks on their opponents. This robot is also fitted with a blink teleportation ability, giving it the flexibility to move quickly around the battlefield, and homing missiles, which enhance its offensive capabilities. The game focuses on strategic mech combat, offering players the chance to engage in intense multiplayer battles. Whether you're using the Cyclops or other robots, each has unique abilities and weapons that provide different playstyles and tactics. Overall, the story revolves around robot wars and the competition between players in a futuristic, high-tech world.
The right gear, and you got yourself the right tool for any job. So, if you're taking Cyclops into battle, please be careful. Or not. With delays, the customer is always right. I'll see you around Tortura.
Total Chaos is a creepy survival horror game from the creator of Turbo Overkill. The story of Total Chaos is more mysterious and psychological rather than a straightforward narrative. Instead of telling you everything directly, it throws you into a decaying, terrifying world full of unanswered questions and mental horror. You wake up on a mysterious island called Fort Oasis, a place that's clearly falling apart. You don't know why you're there or what happened to the world. The only guidance you have is a strange voice on a walkie-talkie that leads you deeper into the island to uncover the truth. Overall, the story is a descent into darkness and insanity, where you must figure out what caused the island's collapse and who you really are. The game is designed so that every little discovery reveals a new piece of the bigger puzzle. Stalker 2 is a first-person shooter set in a post-apocalyptic world focused on survival. The story of Stalker 2 takes place in the infamous Chernobyl exclusion zone, but things have gotten even worse after a fictional second explosion at the reactor. Now known as the Zone, this place is crawling with mutated creatures, insane scavengers, deadly anomalies, and dark secrets that no one fully understands. You play as a stalker named Skiff, who enters the zone to uncover the mystery behind the so-called Heart of Chernobyl. All in all, Stalker 2 is more than just a survival shooter. It's a deep, immersive narrative experience set in a haunting world where science, history, and the supernatural collide in terrifying ways.
Taking a risk. If you're so eager to risk your life, I won't try to stop you. I guess you stalkers just need to experience everything firsthand.
You think you can change the zone?
Then, you don't know the zone well enough.
Outbreak Island is an open-world sandbox survival horror game. The story of Outbreak Island revolves around you being stranded on a remote island, where you must struggle to survive. The island is mysteriously affected by a viral outbreak, causing bloodthirsty mutated creatures to awaken at night and hunt you. During the day, you'll gather resources, craft tools, build safe shelters, and prepare for the terrifying nights ahead. As you progress, you'll uncover more about the outbreak's impact on the island and the dark secrets hidden within it. You may come across remnants of ancient civilizations and find documents or clues that further explain the game's world. Everything revolves around whether you can face these terrifying creatures and survive.
Full of surprises and dangers. But no matter what happens, stay human until the end.
Helldivers 2 is an intense, third-person PvE shooter where players take on the role of Helldivers' elite soldiers fighting to protect the galaxy. The latest update, the Borderline Justice Warband, introduces some serious new gear, including the LAS-58 Talon pistol and the R6 Deadeye Marksman rifle, both of which bring new ways to deal with the game's toughest enemies. You can also expect new armor sets, which add to the customization and strategic depth of your character. This new Warband update brings a Western theme, and with it, a fresh set of challenges and weapons to help you survive. Players will continue to fight for survival across different planets while facing intense battles, all while gearing up with the new additions to better tackle what's ahead. Fallout 76 is an online role-playing game set in the post-apocalyptic world of the Fallout series. The game features an open-world environment where players explore a nuclear-devastated world, complete missions, gather resources, and survive in a dangerous, dynamic world. In this version, players take on the role of residents of Vault 76, who have returned to the surface to rebuild the world and recover civilization. Unlike previous entries, the game is fully online, allowing players to interact with others in a shared world, use resources, and face threats together or solo. The Ghoul Within update, recently added, allows players to transform their characters into ghouls, beings who survived nuclear blasts but have undergone significant physical and mental changes. This update introduces new abilities and perks for ghouls, offering a different gameplay experience from their perspective.
One side effect of living the ghoul life is you gotta keep the animal inside from running loose. But a few chems a day keep the feral at bay. I hope.
Chasmal Fear is an underwater first-person action horror game set in the depths of the Magnus underwater city. Players find themselves trapped in this once thriving sci-fi facility, now eerily abandoned and crawling with terrifying creatures. The game features body cam-style visuals that immerse players in the tense and terrifying atmosphere. In this game, players must survive with limited ammo and supplies. However, survival isn't the only goal. Hidden secrets lie in the depths of the sea. By solving puzzles, piecing together clues, and uncovering lost areas, players can unravel the mystery of what truly happened to the city.
I do.
Ark Lost Colony is a new expansion pack for Ark, Survival Ascended, developed by Studio Wildcard. This expansion introduces a fresh set of challenges where players will become the hunted, navigating the vast occupied city of Erat Prime. As you explore this new world, you'll gain new character abilities, unlock powerful gear, and work to connect the storylines of Ark Extinction and Ark Genesis, ultimately leading to Ark 2. The expansion aims to deepen the lore and bridge the gaps between past and future events in the ARK universe. You will explore a wild world full of enemies and threats, trying to overcome obstacles and uncover hidden truths. Ark Lost Colony is set to launch in November 2025 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and PC.
Endless night, where a small pocket of humanity managed to survive the long cataclysm, in a place called Erat Prime. But what she found instead...
What? What was it?
There she found the stuff of nightmares.
Did you forget?
Liminal Point is a survival horror game that tells a deep and mysterious story. In this game, players take on the role of a character named Lyra, who is trapped in the abandoned town of Ashen Point after a tragic event one fateful night. The game begins with receiving a mysterious voicemail that leads players to the desolate city. As they explore, players must face deadly creatures and uncover clues to reveal the truth behind the incident that forever changed Lyra's life. Liminal Point combines adventure, fear, and puzzles, providing an immersive and thrilling experience with its eerie atmosphere and graphics. Lineage 2. Project Wolf is a major update for the game Lineage 2, expanding its vast and epic world. This update not only introduces a new class called Varkas, but also adds new systems for both PvP and PvE combat. In this update, the Varkas character is a werewolf specifically designed for players who love intense and fast-paced combat in PvP environments. Varkas has unique abilities such as transforming into a werewolf, granting him supernatural powers. This allows players to engage in close combat or group battles, dealing devastating damage to their enemies. Lineage 2 takes place in a vast fantasy world called Aiden. In this world full of war, bloodshed, and complex politics, players take on the roles of heroes who stand against various enemies and seek power, wealth, and new kingdoms. The Seance of Blake Manor is a supernatural detective mystery set in 1897 Ireland. You play as a detective sent to investigate the disappearance of a young woman named Evelyn Dean at a remote hotel called Blake Manor. But this isn't just a simple missing person case. Strange and otherworldly events haunt the hotel. Throughout the game, you'll gather clues, talk to suspicious characters, and take part in chilling seances to uncover the dark truth behind Evelyn's vanishing.